Vitamin D and its role in our overall health is essential. We know that vitamin D affects many bodily functions. 40% of U.S. residents don't get enough vitamin D. Our bodies produce vitamin D when exposed to sunlight, so chances are if you are not out getting sunlight every day you could be among the 40%. That's why getting vitamin D from food or supplements is vital. Here is a list of foods that are high in vitamin D. If you find any value in this video, like and subscribe. 1. Salmon. Salmon is a popular fatty fish and a great source of vitamin D. According to the United States Department of Agriculture USDA Food Composition Database, one 3.5-ounce serving of farmed Atlantic salmon contains 66% of the daily value. Whether the salmon is wild or farmed can make a big difference in the vitamin D content. On average, wild-caught salmon has more vitamin D. The amount of vitamin D will vary depending on where the salmon is caught and the time of year. 2. Herring and sardines. Herring is a fish eaten around the world. It is often smoked or pickled. This small fish is also a great source of vitamin D. A 3.5-ounce serving of fresh Atlantic herring provides 27% of the daily value. If fresh fish isn't your thing, pickled herring is also a good source of vitamin D, per 3.5-ounce serving, and provides 14% of the daily value. Pickled herring also contains a high amount of sodium, at 870 mg per serving. It may not be a great option if you are trying to lower your salt intake. Canned sardines are a good source of vitamin D as well. A 3.5-ounce serving provides 24% of the daily value. Other types of fatty fish are also good vitamin D sources. Halibut and mackerel provide 190 IU and 643 IU per 3.5-ounce serving. 3. Cod liver oil. Cod liver oil is a popular supplement. It's an excellent source of vitamin D, at about 450 IU per teaspoon. It provides 56% of the daily value. It has been used for many years to treat vitamin D deficiency. In addition, cod liver oil is high in omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s may play a role in heart health and may reduce inflammation in the body. Along with fatty fish, cod liver oil is another source of these fatty acids. If you don't eat fish, it can be hard to get enough omega-3 in your diet. At this point, you probably think fish is the only source of vitamin D, besides the sun. Well, it's not. 4. Egg yolks. Whole eggs are another good source, as well as wonderfully nutritious food. Protein in an egg is found in both the yolk and white parts of the egg. But fat, vitamins, and minerals are found mostly in the yolk. The yolk from one large egg contains 37 IU of vitamin D, or 5% of the daily value. Eggs from chickens given vitamin D-enriched feed may have up to 34,815 IU of vitamin D per 100 grams of yolk. So if one yolk is about 17 grams, that means you'll get around 2.5 times the DV of vitamin D in a single egg. 5. Mushrooms. Other than fortified foods, mushrooms are the only sufficient non-animal source of vitamin D. Mushrooms are your only option for vitamin D when you're shopping for produce. Like humans, mushrooms can synthesize vitamin D when exposed to UV light. Mushrooms produce vitamin D2, and animals produce vitamin D3. Vitamin D2 helps raise blood levels of vitamin D, but it may not be as effective as vitamin D3. Some wild mushrooms are excellent sources of vitamin D2 because of their exposure to UV light. Note that many commercially grown mushrooms are grown in the dark and contain very little D2. Some mushrooms are being treated with ultraviolet UV light to boost their vitamin D content. 1 cup of cremini mushrooms exposed to UV light contains 1,110 IU of vitamin D, which is 139% of the daily value. There are plenty of benefits to getting the proper amount of vitamin D, and it's worth the time and effort to make sure that you're on top of it. You can do this with a combination of foods I just shared with you, good old-fashioned sunshine, and a supplement. Vitamin D is one of the more unique vitamins out there because your body can actually manufacture it by getting regular exposure to the sun, and you can run a deficiency if you avoid the sun altogether. So be sure to keep an eye on your levels and take the steps necessary to enjoy all of the following benefits I will share with you in another video. Please like, subscribe, and ring that bell to get notified when I drop that video.